Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. Does the Long Island medium's husband believe in her powers? Long Island medium star Theresa Caputo has endured her fair share of criticism from skeptics and will no doubt continue to do so as her show and accompanying persona continue to gain traction. Shouldering anxiety and fear is nothing new for Caputo, however, who told people she's been sensing other people's emotions since she was a child. If somebody was nervous, I'd pick that up and my heart would start pounding, she explained. When the reality star and psychic medium met her now husband Larry, the couple separated in December 2017, after 28 years together. As per People, at the age of 17, Caputo was at the mercy of spirits everywhere she went. Caputo admitted Larry must have thought she was crazy. The Long Island medium seemed completely crazy to Larry. At first, the medium would have frequent panic attacks, particularly while traveling, and over time they got worse. If I was in a car and I was having anxiety, whether I was feeling something or just the fear that something was going to happen, I would just start screaming, "I need to get out of here." I would scream at the top of my lungs, "Pull over. I have to get out of the car." It was horrible, she recalled to People. Larry figured out how to handle her, considering himself an anchor in Caputo's toughest moments, but admitted it freaked him out at the time. Still, he reasoned, "I just cared for her enough that I wasn't going to let that affect us. It was a pattern and it wouldn't last long. I knew that, so it's just a matter of getting through whatever amount of time it took her." The Long Island medium's husband Larry was a total skeptic. Even so, it took the Long Island medium a decade before she finally came clean about what was really going on in her head. In an interview with HuffPost Live, she revealed a time when even leaving the house was too much for her. When Caputo finally told him, her then-husband immediately saw a positive change, like a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. As Caputo tells it, Larry figured, "You know what, hun? If you think talking to dead people makes you feel better, you go right ahead because it's making my life a hell of a lot easier." After attending group sessions with her and learning all about how Caputo knew she had a gift, Larry realized there's really something here. Although he was a skeptic, like many people, once the conversation opened up and he began witnessing Caputo in action, he understood certain childhood experiences of his own were real. Looking back on his life and realizing, "Now I know that that was my grandmother." How much does it cost to see the Long Island medium? Theresa Caputo has used her talents as a psychic medium to heal countless families, whether on her long-running show Long Island Medium or privately, both before and after her TV debut back in 2011. The Hicksville, NY native is one of the most famous mediums in the United States, even sharing her gifts on tour with Theresa Caputo live. The experience. But there are certain stories too personal to tell in front of an auditorium of strangers or even a TV crew. Luckily, Caputo still works as a medium off-camera. You can even catch her locally and get her to do a reading on the spot if the moment presents itself. For those of a less confident disposition, there's a way of paying for a reading. But be forewarned, you'll have to wait quite a while to get in the door. The fee to see the Long Island medium is reasonable, but the wait is long. Caputo's official site has a contact form you can fill out if you'd like to book a reading, but she notes there's a long waiting list. According to the medium and reality TV star, the wait was already a couple of years long before Long Island medium was even on the air. So now fans may have to wait even longer before they can get close to seeing her. However, Caputo does acknowledge that everybody who's made contact, by whatever means, has been added to the list accordingly, though this doesn't guarantee an appointment. Likewise, if you're interested in appearing on the show, fear not, because participants are chosen from the very same list depending on location, availability, and who feels comfortable being on television. There's no set rate available on Caputo's site as of this writing. However, Caputo gave a ballpark figure, stating that a reading can cost from $50 to $175. depending on whether it's a private or group reading. The Long Island medium star also noted that all of the money goes to charity, so she doesn't profit off of these readings whatsoever. In a 2012 interview, as shared by Bustle, Caputo argued her hourly rate is actually very reasonable. The Long Island medium's daughter grew up to be gorgeous. If you've been keeping up with Theresa Caputo and her TLC series, Long Island Medium, since its premiere in 2011, then you've watched her two kids, Victoria and Larry Jr., grow up in front of your eyes. Victoria was still in high school when the show began filming and has consequently lived a lot of her young life in the public eye. That being said, there's a lot that she's managed to keep under wraps. From attending university to building a career in the beauty industry and starting a serious relationship, the young Caputo has continued updating fans on her various milestones, while keeping some things to herself, striking a healthy balance between her public and private lives. Since 2018, she's been appearing on the small screen less and less, but her Instagram feed is full of snaps of the beautiful young woman she has become and news of her various successes. Keep scrolling for all the proof you need that the Long Island medium's daughter grew up to be gorgeous. Despite spending a good portion of her young adult life in front of television cameras, Caputo revealed in an on-campus interview, which was filmed at Southern Connecticut State University when she was 19, that life growing up for me was normal. She elaborated, "I went to school. My mom cooked me dinner. You just had a normal life," she reiterated. "You hung out with your friends, you went to school, you did activities, you went to your sports, you hung out with your family. So yeah, that was pretty much my life." What's more, she was never asked to act a certain way, which likely played a role in keeping said normalcy in place. "TLC does not exaggerate anything about our family," she declared. "We are who we are, and we like to express that. We're really loud, we're funny, we're crazy. We just really enjoy to have fun, and that's what we show. There's nothing hiding, and they don't make it look like we're crazy. We're just crazy," she joked while attending Southern Connecticut State University. Caputo was a member of its gymnastics team, and as she revealed in an on-campus interview, the team was actually the reason why she picked to attend that particular school in the first place. A then 19-year-old Caputo told her interviewer, "I was looking here since 10th grade, actually, and the team and the coaches really caught my eye. I came to visit the campus and I just fell in love," she said, adding, "I've been doing gymnastics since I've been 4 years old." According to her official profile page on the SCSU Athletics website, when she was a freshman in 2013, she scored 9.375 on the vault at a meet at SU Menvi Cortland, placing 9th. Meanwhile, before attending Southern Connecticut State University, she competed for gold medal gymnastics and was a level 9 performer. Not only that, but she ranked first in the state, first in the region, and second in the nation. Impressive.